Hi, welcome to Music City. This is Nashville, Tennessee, and this is Gene Breeden's studio here, one of the many studios that I do some demoing in, some recording, some projects, and we're going to go in and see what it's all about. So come on in. I like it. Hi, this is Steve Hamblen. Welcome to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. I'm at Gene Breeden's studio, one of the many studios that I've done session work. This is going to be a glimpse into my music career over the last 30 years. My father was a drummer, and he pulled out the drums, and I started banging on them, and that's all she wrote. I just started playing. I was playing on pots and pans and stuff, and I actually had rhythm. I played in a high school band and a bunch of rock and roll bands, and then I got drafted in the Army in 1970 and ended up in a Army rock band, touring high schools and colleges trying to promote the Army, and so I ended up having a pretty good career in the Army as a drummer. My first real gig was a club in southern Arizona, and the leader of the band bought me my drum set because I didn't have a personal drum set. I was using the Army's drum set. I moved on to Tucson, where I started playing with a lot of bands there 7 nights a week, learning how to play all types of top 40, and that really is what gave me my versatility. And I got picked up by a Vegas show band at a Tucson resort, found out what it was like to be in a more pro band. So I ended up starting doing the Vegas show, clubs all over Nevada, Connecticut, to California, to Washington, to Florida, and I just traveled around playing the different venues, and I made quite a living doing that. Missing phone. As my father influenced me with drums, my mother got me to take piano lessons to give me culture, and that really educated me in music theory. So when I was playing in Vegas, I had a chance to get on the studio scene because they liked how I played, so this theory helped me. And education, theory, that's very good. Learn as much as you can. Even though I had good grooves and I had some music theory, I didn't have chart reading down. So I heard about this school out in California called PIT, Percussion Institute of Technology, which is a school where major studio musicians and live players teach concept drumming. PIT was wonderful. I took all my road experience and added that to concept drumming, what PIT is all about. Ralph Humphrey from Frank Zappa, Tim Bogart from Vanilla Fudge, Joe Piccaro, they all taught there, and they gave me concept drumming. Joe Piccaro, who's one of the founders there, taught me right-hand lead, ghost noting, and hand-to-hand. That really helped with my rudiments to evolve my drumming. I like to pay homage to a lot of different drummers and people in my life that have given me inspiration and also given me technique. And the latest person was Steve Smith. I saw him in a clinic not too long ago, and he was talking about the balance point and the focal point. The bass has always been the focal point here, but now the balance point is in the third finger. Steve Smith, go see his video. Steve, it's great. Thank you. the bounce, get it going, goes good. Little Buddy Rich. Right hand lead, little stick to stick. That's stuff from Steve Gadd, David Garibaldi, and Tim Bogart. Man, you're my best buddy. Thanks a lot for showing me the way. And Tim, you're all right. That's a little Jeff Picarli. Takes a beat and just makes the feel. It's the feel. It's a simple beat. It's just not 2 and 4. There's a feel to it. Yeah, and then we got the David Wecko. And then you got the jazz. Then you got the Latin. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks much. I ended up in California playing out there for a while, and then I got a phone call from an agent who needed a drummer out in Hawaii. They needed a drummer that could play all styles of music and could come over ASAP. So I packed up everything on the phone call and moved out to Hawaii. Backed up George Jones, a lot of different country groups. And one of the ones that made an influence on me was Tanya Tucker. She showed up and her entourage, and we met and we started to paint the sands of Waikiki Beach, drinking tequila all the way down Waikiki. Then after that night we did the show, and the boys in the band said, you ought to come to Nashville. After I finished my time in Hawaii, I came back to LA, finished up my schooling and my studio work there, and headed to Nashville.